Hello and welcome to today's tutorial using Microsoft Word. Now, Microsoft Word is if really used and a well-known software that is used everywhere professionally and at houses, at homes. So let's go over some of the basics of Microsoft Word. So in the home button, once you click home, this ribbon comes up, and on this ribbon is basically um, most of the basic stuff. So it shows you how to change the font, if you want to paste something from the clipboard, how to edit the font, how to edit the paragraph, and some changing of styles. If you go to insert, this is where you can add in extra stuff such as extra pages. If you want to add in a table, illustrations, links, some header or footer. If you want to add in a separate text box, did some symbols. And page layout is how you want the page to be set up. If you want more spacing, before and after, if you want a page color, border, a watermark, a background color, some specific margins, the orientation, themes. So suppose I type in hello, how are you? As you can see, I said hello, how are you? And then if I go to home, if I highlight it, if I just drag using the left click key, just drag, I don't even have to go to here to change the font. It automatically comes right here. And I could just choose any type of font. There's a whole bunch right here. I'll choose Ernie, and I could, and I can say choose a much bigger font. Thing about this is so suppose you want this to be the only words in your entire page. You do not want, so you can make the font size even bigger. Suppose if 72, if you want larger than 72 font, you can type in the font, such when it's highlighted. Suppose I want 100 size font, and I click enter, and it becomes 100 size. And suppose I want this centered, so it's not all in one side. I just click on under the paragraph section. I just click the center icon. Once I hover over it, it shows me a preview of what it is. Click enter, and it gets centered. So when the green line happens under a specific word or phrase, if you right click on it, it will show you a possible possible correction. Now, this is not always right, as right now, hello, how is you doesn't make sense. And even if hellos, how are you, doesn't make sense either. So it's not always right, it's sometimes. So if I say, I spell suppose chicken wrong, so CHIKKEN, instead of adding only one K, it automatically corrects it for me. As you can see, autocorrect options. But sometimes if it's a really big mistake, such as, I don't know, like shepherd, so even better mistake would be ERRD. As you can see, it doesn't autocorrect this one because it doesn't know what it really is. But a red wiggly line comes under it. So the difference between the green wiggly line and the red wiggly line is this. This is a grammar mistake probably, and this is a spelling mistake. So if I right click again, it will show me the possible correct options. So the shepherd, or shepherds. I can either ignore it, or I could add it to dictionary. I can do a whole bunch of stuff here. So I'll just correct it. If I click that, it automatically corrects it for me. Okay. So to change the color of this font, I will highlight. Remember, left click, drag, and then I highlight it, and then I could go right here, see the font color. If I hover over it, it shows me what it is. I could choose a whole bunch right here. If I want, it shows me a preview right behind me. If I choose green, it shows green right there. If I want more colors, I could go here and this like a honeycomb. So I want pale, pink, whatever. Okay, so now we did font. So now if you want, suppose a bulleted list. So let me just go here. So to do a bullet list, I can click, if I hover over here, it shows me a bullet list. So if I just click on it, you can see a circle comes up and I type in hello. Oops, hello. Now if I click enter, another circle comes up and I can type here again. Suppose, how are you? If I click enter again, another circle comes up. But if I click enter, it goes away. So undo that stuff. So let me just lower the font size to 28. So 28 again, 28. Okay, so as you can see, the bullet list starts like that. Now, if I want to change the different, like instead of circles, I want, suppose, an arrow or a hexagon or a check mark. I could say hello. Same idea again, just stuff like that. Okay, so same thing with the number list. I can either choose the number, then the period, number brackets, 1, A, B, C, like that. Define all of this whole bunch. So same idea, kind of, as a bullet list. Okay, so now we get to the part where, so this is the so suppose I have something right here. This is line text on the left. So this is already selected. If I click center, it puts in the center. If I click line text right, it puts it at the end. And justification is when there are lots and lots of lines on a page and you want to adjust on both sides, margins are exactly the same. So justification looks similar to center and align text left, but it maintains a cleaner look of the document if you want. So center now. Okay, now if you want to edit more, as you can see down here next to font, there's a little arrow icon. It shows more options. If you click on that, as you can see, you could choose much more: italic, bold, whole bunch of stuff you can choose through. Strike through if you want that. There's a whole bunch of things you can do on here. So now in the paragraph section, this one lets me select how much indentation is used after each paragraph. So suppose I want 5 centimeters left indent and 1.5 centimeters right indent. And I can specialize it by first line or hanging. So spacing, as you can see right there, it shows me a little bit preview right here. So if I go down right there, if I choose down there, as you can see, it just shifted because I chose my left indent, went down a little bit. As I can see, it's just changing right now. Spacing, I can choose single or double line spacing, so every line changes. Before, I can see spacing there. It's a whole lot of spacing. So I click OK. Now, as you can see, there's that much space in between every single paragraph or enter. So if I type something here again, see there is that much space in between all these, and they all start from this section. They don't start from back here, as I made the indent start from here. So if I just undo all these, so it should be back to there. Oh, 28 again. As you can see, as it's back there now. Alright, so now if you go to insert, we can insert a table. Now a table, we can draw a table, as you can see right here. It's like a cell. You can choose how many tables up here, it says right here. You can choose how many, you could draw a table if you want like more. You can draw it, make them really small yourself. If you want like varied spreadsheets, it automatically straightens it up, so you don't have to worry about lines that are all messed up and everything. So I can do all bunch of stuff in this. So if you go to insert again, table, it's a basic idea here. I can go to Excel spreadsheets right now. So the table there, now if I want to insert a picture, I just tap on picture, it goes to my, say, home page here, and then if I want, I can put this picture here, or suppose this, double click, and it automatically adds it in. As you can see here, I don't really have, I can move it, but I can't really move it. I can only move it up and down. I don't have that much ability to move it freely. Suppose if I want to move it over here more, it won't let me. It can only let me move it up and down. And suppose if I want to make it smaller, I just diagonally drag it down. Still won't let me drag over here. Only up and down, maybe center. So the way to fix that, if you possible way is just click right click, and then you go to wrap text. Once you go to wrap text, you see it's in line with text. So you click in front of text, and then now you can drag it and you can put it anywhere. You can put it in front of the text. It will not matter, as it automatically does that for you. So if you, and then normally if you click backspace when there's nothing here, nothing happens. But once I put a picture here, a separate icon comes up here, picture tools. So tap on that. This will let me do a whole lot more with the picture, such as crop it if I want, make it a bit smaller, cropped, and it's cropped. I can make the picture circular. A whole bunch of stuff I can do. So let's get rid of that. So in insert, I can add shapes such as smiley face, big smiley face right there. I can make an unhappy face also. Whole bunch of stuff I do here. Insert text box. It's a normal simple text box here, so choose that. I can add in stuff here like hello. There's a whole bunch of stuff I can do in this one. I can wrap text in this one also in front of text, so that means I can drag it and put it right over here if I want to hide that, or put it here, wherever I want. So you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do in Microsoft Word. These are some of just the basics. The more you use it, you'll learn better about it. As you can see, there's mailing, there's a whole bunch if you want to draw stuff. So, thank you for listening to my tutorial. I hope this helps you. Have a nice day.